and a chat. We used to do this in the form where we would go around the room and introduce ourselves. In the last couple of meetings, we've had over 100 people in each meeting, and that just became an amazing time to get to know everybody, but that was about all the time that we had. And we've got some great things happening. And so before we jump into talking about other details, I kind of want to talk about an email that we did send out that Claire signed and shared, and is talking about the federal lifespan respite grant that Oklahoma Human Services supported and administered that came to a close on June 30th. And so effective on July 1st, the full leadership and the operational responsibilities of OK Cares have officially transitioned over to the executive committee. And those members include myself, Claire from Leading Age, Aida Stevens from Sooner Success, Shelley Gladden from OSU Able Tech, and Michelle Sourjohn with AERP. And we're committed to continue this coalition and to continue the work that we've done. We currently have over 500 members in this coalition, and we feel that this is strong. We are definitely a national standard and get asked to present on our coalition and talk about how we get buy-in from all of you. And it is just a community-driven movement that we want to continue in hopes to find solutions for maybe some of the gaps that not having that lifespan respite grant that we previously had, maybe finding solutions for that. And so to support this transition, you guys have seen several emails from us also asking that if you have something that you are able to help with, then email us. And we have received several emails, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We have not been able to respond. When this transition happened, I also lost the staff that supported in answering all of those emails and handling a lot of the logistics of the coalition and the conference. And so we're trying to navigate what that looks like right now. One of the things that we have done as an update is we are adding the OK Cares call line to our agency's 50/50 line. And what that is you can call, Donnie, you may have to correct me on the number, but I think it's 521-5050. And that is where you get all the options to choose about applying for SNAP or Advantage or various things. And there will now be an option to have to choose OK Cares to support caregivers. And I am over that as well for our division. And so I will be training the people that answer the phone on how to support those caregivers. So I'm excited about that. We will continue to have the email open as well and continue to support them that way as much as we can. That being said, if this is the first time that you're hearing that we need additional help, or you're like me and just haven't made it through all of your emails, we're looking at having administrators on our social media sites. We're looking at help with paid promotions for the conference. The conference logistics is another area that we could use support in. You can manage job form registrations from home. You can help with the in-person sites. And this year, those in-person sites include Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Ardmore, Enid, McAllister, Stillwater, and new this year, we've added Anadarko. And so if you want to take a moment and say, hey, I'd love to contribute or share what you have in expertise, you can email OKCares at OKDHS directly, or you can drop it in the chat and we'll reach out to you and let us know what that looks like, how you want to help. And our goal is not to give anybody a ton of work, but to kind of use this coalition because it's so diverse and it's so many people to really spread the work and really support the coalition. And so if you're ready to jump in, just drop a quick chat, or like I said, email us. And that was a lot, and I'm glad that you're still here. But with that exciting chapter in mind, when I say exciting chapter, we did lose something, and we are definitely mourning that. But we have been talking about sustainability in this coalition for years because federal funding is never guaranteed, right? So we've talked about how will we maintain. Well, we're about to put our money where our mouth is, and I'm excited to say that I think we can do it. We're so strong. But we're going to move on to the next thing in the agenda, which is the Caregiver 360. And this is exact reason we are here, is to share the lived experiences of caregivers. The goal is to listen to a specific caregiver's journey and leverage 360 degrees of experience within this coalition. And so I'm going to hand this over to Michelle, and she has brought us a caregiver today, and I'll let her have it from here. Michelle, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. And I wholeheartedly agree with Talina. I'm not aware of any other coalition that has over 100 active members with such incredible and rich resources for family caregivers. So to each and every one of you and organizations out there engaged in this coalition, engaged in our conference, I truly appreciate all the work and support that you provide for our family caregivers. Joy and I are here at a senior week. And you know, it's the old adage, you're either a caregiver, will be a caregiver, or will need a caregiver. And so this being the Caregiver 360, being able to apply work do directly to a family caregiver is a really exciting part of this call. So it's
Michelle, we may be having some
that
technical difficulties.
can you hear me?
Now I can, yes. Donna, can you go ahead and take down
Can
the
you hear me?
slide for me? Yes, I can hear you now. There, now you're moving again, so.
Great. All right. I'd like to introduce today today's family caregiver for you organizations out there. How this is going to work is she's going to share briefly her caregiving journey with her and her mom. And then it gives an opportunity for some of our community partners to be able to share some of the resources that you feel would be most effective for Kimmy. And you can do that by coming off mic. You can put that in chat. And then afterwards, if you don't get a chance to talk, we will collect all of that information, email that over to her as well. So with that, it's my pleasure to introduce my friend, Kim Ritchie, who's joining us from Duncan, Oklahoma. She actually lives part-time in Duncan, Oklahoma, and also in Denmark. So she's a in-person and long-term here with us. So thank you so much for being here, Kim. I appreciate you sharing your story. Can you hear me?
Yes, here I am. I think it's broke up a little bit, but I do think, Michelle, you introduced me, so I couldn't hear all of it. Is that correct?
She did.
Okay, great. Thanks. I wasn't sure. First, I want to say good morning to everyone, and thank you, Michelle, for inviting me to share my story. And great, she's moving now, so we can see. I will keep this quick. My mom was diagnosed with dementia 3 years ago. Her stage at this point is that she still knows that she's forgetting, so it's still very frustrating for her. And it's also very emotional for her. She can live alone with my support. I give daily reminders, supervision, yeah, the normal care with a family member that has dementia. I wouldn't say it's early stage anymore, but I don't think it's advanced to where we need more care at this point. I think I could use some help as far as the needs go. She also has severe arthritis in both knees, so she's walking with a relator walker, and her mobility is limited, and the fall risk is real. So and like Michelle said, I do live in Denmark, and my mom lives in a rural town, Duncan, Oklahoma, and so caregiving is very different for us uh, because of the distance, and also because I'm an only child. So I don't have siblings assisting me. I travel to the U.S. 4 times a year, and for about 1 to 1.5 months, I'm here. So it depends on where my mom is. If it seems she's having some difficulties, and it's already progressing to where I'm usually here a month and a half now. So I always evaluate that when I come, and I always have a plane ticket that's flexible because I never know if I'm going to need to stay longer. And her care is my top priority. So I'm lucky to have a job that allows me to work while I'm here. So that is a good thing. Um, and when I'm in the USA, the things that I do for her is, the maintenance for the house, cleaning, those things that she's no longer able to do or be able to focus to do. So, and I also try to take her for drives. She really loves to get out. And when I'm not here, that doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, it's just trying to make her every day happy. So and part of that means I have to help her take her medicines or wash her clothes um, and I will explain why these things that I do here. Of course, I am assisting her because I think it's good that she try to keep some independence. Some things I do completely for her if she's having a day, or if she's having a good day, we do it together. If I'm in Denmark, I'm not here. So while in Denmark, is when she wakes up, it's my afternoon. I'm just getting off work. So I spend the evening about anywhere from, depending on what she needs, anywhere from 2 to 5 hours on FaceTime. And I have Ring cameras in every room of the home. So I'm talking with her on Ring cameras in the night because I'm awake. If she's waking up and begins to roam in the night, I can go in on a Ring camera. But in my evenings, I'm on FaceTime, and I'm on Ring cameras. The period of time I'm sleeping is her evening. And the first thing I do is when I wake up, or if I wake up in the night, is check on her to make sure things seem okay. So that's how it looks in Denmark. And I will say, okay, it's time to go in, and what's going on? Is there dishes to do? Is there you need to eat? So get a frozen dinner. She knows how to use the microwave, but I have to give instructions on those things. So um, yeah, it's more difficult, but thank God for technology. It has really been helpful in this manner, but it's not easy. Um, I have some outlines. I have an outline here. I just want to make sure of. Yeah. And it's just simple things like reminding those things of brushing teeth. She can follow instructions. Sometimes her words and my words don't match, so that sometimes I have to figure out how to tell her to do things, or um, but otherwise, one instruction at a time she can do. So that's kind of where she's at. The big challenges for us are that dementia, as you know, it affects not only her memory or the memory, it affects judgment, emotions, and communication. And that's where I have really had to learn how is she looking at this or saying this, or what is, if I'm instructing her, I might say the back door and she's looking at me funny. And then I think, I mean, the kitchen door. So that gives you an idea of the communication challenges. It depends on how she thinks for us. She can become very frustrated because she knows she's forgetting. And this is frequently directed at me. I don't think this is new. I think every caregiver of someone with dementia, I think this is a very common problem. with the frustration. So, but it is a challenge because balancing the role of being the daughter and the caregiver, it's very difficult. So that is a challenge to balance that. So she is, one thing I wanted to mention is she is the spouse. My father has passed, but she's the spouse of a veteran. He was retired Navy. He did pay extra to give her some TRICARE, some benefits for prescriptions and things. And one of the challenges is she has to go to base to get those prescriptions. So we have to drive. And when I'm not here and I'm in Denmark, then I have to find someone that can go with her to do that. I can actually do it without her, and so could someone else, but I'm not sure if I really have anyone else that knows how to do it. I do have an uncle that's in town that checks on her. I just need to teach him how to do that. So that is a challenge too, is getting those prescriptions when she has to drive to Lawton. She's also no longer driving. And this is how the future looks. Eventually I'll live here and care for her. But I'll probably need some help and probably need help now. She is very such a good, stubborn farm girl and really doesn't want any assistance. So it will be a challenge overcoming that as well. I don't think that's uncommon for dementia patients and people aging. So my goal is to help my mom maintain her dignity and maintain her independence and quality of life, and just give her a good day every day, the best day I can give her every day. So that's sort of, and I'd like to be a better caregiver. So I don't know if there's a great caregiver or not, but I would like to, yeah, be a good caregiver without becoming overwhelmed. I don't know if that's
Thank
what
you, Kimmy.
you wanted, but that's my story.
That's that's perfect. Thank you so much, Kimmy. And you are an amazing caregiver, an amazing daughter. And we appreciate you sharing your story. And my audio cut out just a little bit, but I think you did mention that you are caregiving.
Mentioned that you are what? Oh,
I'm
I'm losing.
caregiving.
I'm sorry. I'm losing her. Talina, I'm losing her.
Maybe you can type it in, Michelle. There's one word we're not catching, and it's the keyword.
I think it is.
Yeah. But since we're having a little bit of technical difficulty, what resources or programs or connections can you help Kimberly make? We can drop them in chat. Someone want to jump on and speak? We'll give it a moment and see. We do have some things coming into chat, though, if you're not able to see them, but it's Marilyn asked us, does she have on-site team when you're not there, and immediate access to paperwork if needed to be an advocate? There's a veteran advocate on here. Maria is asking you what VA sources that you have. And Maria wants to talk to you about veteran resources. So I'm married to a veteran as well, and we get his prescriptions delivered via the mail. Is that an option you've looked into?
It isn't. And it's the one option that I told Michelle, I hope there was someone here that could help me. It is a bit overwhelming on base when we're there, and we'll ask people and we get different information. So, and I had planned on going over this week, actually, Friday. We have a plan. I kind of have to plan things, so she's a bit prepared. So we plan to go Friday. And so, yes, any information about that would help, but I will inquire more about the mailing of prescriptions. She is the spouse, so I'm not sure, but I do think those benefits transfer over to her. my father paid additional or extra so that she would be covered after his death.
Okay.
Kimberly,
Well, and
my
that's,
mom is a
go ahead.
spouse. My mom is a spouse of a retired Marine who's no longer with us, and she has her medications delivered.
Okay.
And it is for her, it is a super simple process. So best of luck. That's miserable to go on base in this day and age, but
Yeah.
that's why she has them delivered.
Okay. Is the base in the same town, or can it be a different city? Or
To have them delivered
Uh,
via the mail.
I believe
It's just a
the
form.
okay,
yeah, Kimberly, it is super easy once you get a hold of the right person.
okay,
And even to the point where when my mom was out here in Oklahoma from Virginia for a longer period of time, she had medication delivered here in the same way. So
great. Well, I know that setting up setting up a refill, activating medication. I don't know if it'll stay the same once it's delivered, but I can do that even when I'm in Denmark. I can go on the phone and activate it. It allows me to do all that. So I can still do that for her. She will not be able to. She's struggling to handle her bank account and her phone, but I do those things for her now. So I can easily have that set up where when she needs her prescriptions are sent, and then when she gets them, she sets them up, because when I come home, I make her medication ready for while I'm gone. So I have everything going for her while I'm not gone long enough that she runs out of medicine.
Very good. We have a hand up, and then we're going to need to move on to our next section.
Yeah.
But guys, please keep dropping the information. And Kimberly, it looks like we're definitely going to get you covered in getting that medication delivered. And even if I need to connect you with my husband, who, like I said, is currently doing it, we can do it. So Sheila, you want to go ahead and ask your question?
Actually, it's just for Kimberly. I just wanted to relay a resource to you that's local there in Duncan. It's called AMVETS, and I'll drop it into the chat. But AMVETS, what they do, they're an organization specifically for veterans and their families and help connect them to resources, as well as in this particular situation, if you do need assistance with getting your mother's medication sent, they can help you with that. So I'll drop their name in the chat for you.
Great. And would they also be able to answer questions about if we needed assistance in the home or something in the future? I'm assuming they will.
I don't want to tell you incorrectly. That's a question best asked for them, but I do believe that they would be able to provide you with resources to connect for things like that.
Great.
In addition, we've had someone share that state plan personal care may be able to help you. There's a couple of things, and don't worry about writing all these down, Kimberly. We're going to get them to you in an email.
Okay.
Um, and I also want to say that if you feel like you're still needing more assistance, Jennifer Randall is on the call today, and she says hello, and she wanted to make sure that she knows how to get to me very easily.
I see that. And by the way, I saw that she had been added to the call. So I was going to say before I don't know that I don't know if I'm supposed to stay the whole meeting, but when I left, I was going to say hi to Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
And you're absolutely, and this is what you have a group of professionals here and caregivers. And so we want to make sure you're the reason we're here. And if you're in the meeting, then that means that we're getting that perspective, and that's important. So feel free, and we'd love to have you every 3 months too. So
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. All right, next up, we've got Aida Stevens, the Executive Director of Senior Success, with our Executive Committee updates.
Wow, I just love our 360 caregiver segment. Thank you, everyone. And as Talina said, please continue to share your resources and ideas. And I absolutely love this coalition as well. As Michelle shared earlier, what an amazing group of partners. And also the coalition that helps caregivers across the lifespan. So absolutely love that. It's so important we continue to coordinate our care and support for caregivers. I mean, we all know that on here, but especially when they're transitioning from children to young adult services. Again, kudos to all of you for showing up. So really what we are still moving forward on, and if you have interest in helping, because you all always step up, the Family Caregiver Conference that is going to be held, as Talina mentioned, at 7 in-person sites, as well as the option to have watch parties all across the state. And our national partners really have taken notice. I know Talina has been able to share the work that we're doing, and it's so interesting to hear from other states. The fact that, one, we are intentional about partnering and collaborating across the lifespan, but also really trying to meet caregivers where they are, having those in-person sites across the state for them to more easily attend, but also the hybrid model, because we do get feedback from caregivers that otherwise would not be able to join. And so we have had out of state partners and caregivers hop on. So just kudos to everyone currently planning, and also just an open invitation. If there is a site location you are interested in partnering on, or if you would like to have a sponsorship, please reach out to the OK Cares email, as well as help us promote the conference. We have had success with this conference because of everyone involved in the coalition. So as we start to finalize the promotional materials about the actual conference, please help us share that either online, or we will also have some print options available for you all to get them to caregivers. Because if you're not familiar, this conference is planned for the family caregivers. It is really all about them. We want to pamper them. We want to appreciate them. And so many of those caregivers, if it's the first time that they're going, it may be the first time someone is actually thanking them for all that they do as a caregiver. So again, we could not do that without all of you. So please help us to have an even more successful Family Caregiver Conference in November. And I think lastly, we of course have still our subcommittees. We absolutely want to align with your interest and look forward to partnering with you on a more specialized topic. And those subcommittees allow you to connect with partners on a specific area. So with that, if there's anything else I'm missing, Talina, I apologize, but I think I maybe covered our
Do you
executive
want to talk
committee.
about our website just for a quick moment?
I do not. No, I'm kidding. No, we are under maintenance, everyone. We have had some issues, technical issues that we are working through. Even as we speak, I've been messaging with our web developer. It will be going live very soon. And it's just one of those things that's so interesting. We have super talented people too that really, are helping us with the website, but yes, it is under maintenance right now. And so just stay tuned for that. And the good news is, and again, I guess if there is any, thankfully it's not right before the conference, or as we've asked all of you to promote. So bear with us as we're making those updates. And again, we can even perhaps send an email to the coalition once the website is back live. So if you have looked at the website anytime this week, it'll have a maintenance page on there. And again, hopefully, Talina, you agree, once that goes live, we will send out a message to the coalition that it is live and back and going.
Yes, I do agree with that. And, she said we had some talented people. We do. We're in the process before the site went down of actually updating it. And guys, it is beautiful. I cannot wait to get that new site up. It's exciting. We've got great things moving forward. All right, up next on our agenda, let me unspotlight you. I am pleased to introduce Rachel Lockwood, who is with the OSU FCS Extension Educator. Rachel's going to give us an overview of programs and resources the OSU Extension offers to support families and individuals across our communities. Rachel, thank you so much for being with us today. I'm assuming she's here. I can't see all the people. Is Rachel with us?
And I don't know why my camera is not on. Here we go.
There you are. Okay. Take it
But
away,
I'm not
Rachel.
sure why my camera isn't.
I don't know. Oh, there you. I think I see you now.
Am I there?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to present to the caregivers and partners. I'm very excited about the direction of the caregiving Talina. You all have been a great team in getting behind this. There's a lot to it. So to give you a little bit of background, my name is Rachel Lockwood. I am the FCS Extension Educator in Pittsburgh County. I've been with Extension for approximately almost 22 years. I started as a mental health aide and mental health recreational therapist during college, then went into mental health inpatient, dual diagnosis for adults and adolescents, and then later on into extension. Also child welfare. I had a stint of child welfare in investigations, permanency planning, and foster care. But I want to tell you my most frequent role was I was a caregiver, my husband and I, of all three of our four parents. We had my father-in-law for 6 years with Alzheimer's. And during his last 2 years, my mother was diagnosed with kidney cancer, and my father had been rocking Parkinson's until her diagnosis, and then he continued to decline. That was all during COVID. In February of 22, we lost my wonderful father-in-law, retired veteran. Then in May 1st of 22, my mother, and then May the 8th, lost my father. And to give you a little faith and hope, if you all would allow me, my mother passed at 7:45 in the morning on a Sunday. My father passed away at 7:45 in the evening, 7 days later. My sister immediately said, "There's something to this," looked up Bible verses, and it said Luke 7:45, and it says, "Even though you didn't kiss me, this woman will not stop kissing my feet since I've arrived." So that gave us a bit of peace for my sister and I. So it's been quite a journey, and now I have my biological father living with us. He is a Vietnam veteran and a business owner. So we are trying to encompass all of their legacy in with my husband and I's life. And you all know that there's the time of caregiving, and then there's the time of when trying to keep everything going as best you can. So caregiving is at the heart of everything for me. So with that, OSU Extension is everywhere. We have so do I need to click on, or Donnie, do you? Okay, thank you. We are everywhere. We meet people where they are. It is grassroots. We see what the needs are in the communities, and then we have program advisory committees that you all may want to seek out your county office and see about being on the program advisory committee so that we can try and meet those needs. I have a little clip here about extension, if you'll allow Donnie and I to play that.
Donnie, you're going to need to share the sound.
I thought I did. Let me try again.
Oklahoma Cooperative
Thank you,
Extension
Talina.
Service.
Thank you.
Who are we? We're in every county in the state of Oklahoma. We are a cooperative effort between federal, state, and your local government. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and the state of Oklahoma provides funding and resources to the Division of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources at Oklahoma State University. Local support comes from ad valorem taxes and, in some counties, a sales tax. We extend the university to you. As 1/3 of OSU's land grant mission, we work with professors and researchers at OSU to bring science-based educational programs to Oklahoma. And we provide a variety of free or low-cost services to all Oklahomans. Soil tests, 4-H youth programs, diabetes education, small business help, help with livestock and crops, just to name a few. Who are we? We are the Oklahoma Cooperative Extension Service.
So as you'll see, I gave a little broad I'll be giving a broad presentation of extension because not all caregivers have the same talents or weaknesses. So in order to meet people where they are, I wanted to see what all there is to offer, as well as anything from having an extra hobby of gardening, because we all need that hobby to also have a bit of that self-care. So we're going to review the land grant history, our vision and mission, our presence, where we are, the programming that we offer, and also opportunities where caregivers can also learn and connect and grow. The Land Grant University started during Abraham Lincoln's time, and it was the purpose of invested in the Land Grant University is being built on behalf of the people who have invested in these public universities, their hopes, their support, and their confidence. As the previous slide showed, we are research-based. It's not just something that someone's learned and then put it on Facebook or social media. It is all research-based. And it started we celebrated our 100th, our centennial in 2014, and we continue to grow and meet the needs of the community. Some counties will have 2 educators. Some counties will have 3 to 4 educators. The basic is a FCS educator and a ag educator, and they share the roles of also having 4-H. And some counties where investments from the county, it can be more, then there is a third person that can do the 4-H youth development, and then maybe a horticulture educator. Our vision and mission: it helps Oklahomans solve local issues and concerns by promoting leadership and manage resources wisely. We are the link from what the needs of the community are with what the campus is researching, or what campus needs to start researching, of what the needs are in the community, and that link to tie everything together to improve the state of Oklahoma. Our agency, again, serves as a link between the counties and Oklahoma State University to help people improve their lives through an educational process, fostering on their issues and needs. And again, with that, we have program advisory committees in each discipline, from ag, family consumer science, as well as 4-H. And they help us identify the needs in the community and what our areas of focus need to be. And that helps us build our curriculum and training. And this is a little bit about extension educators and our deep belief in our creed.
I believe in people and their hopes, their aspirations, and their faith, in their right to make their own plans and arrive at their own decisions,
in their ability and power to enlarge their lives and plan for the happiness of those they love.
I believe that education, of which extension work is an essential part, is basic in stimulating individual initiative, self-determination, and leadership.
That these are the keys to democracy, and that people, when given facts they understand,
will act not only in their self-interest, but also in the interest of society.
I believe that education is a lifelong process, and the greatest university is the home.
That my success as a teacher is proportional to those qualities of mind and spirit
that give me welcome entrance to the homes of the families I serve.
I believe in intellectual freedom to search for and present the truth
without bias and with courteous tolerance toward the views of others.
I believe that the Extension Service is a link between the people and the ever-changing discoveries in the laboratories.
I believe in the public institutions of which I am a part.
I believe in my own work and in the opportunity I have to make my life useful to mankind.
Because I believe these things.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am an extension worker. I am an extension worker.
So our presence is everywhere for everyone. And we, so as you'll see, we have three districts. We have a West District, a Southeast District, and a Northeast District. And each of those have a district director. We have a family consumer science specialist that provides advisory over the family consumer science educators. We have a 4-H youth development specialist that sees over the 4-H youth development in those areas and also helps host and provide the district and state events. Then we also have specialists regarding financial planning, family resiliency, nutritional sciences, and food safety. But they are also at the state level. We have agronomy, horticulture, soil science, and more. So to tell you a little bit more, and then in a little bit, I'll ask you which county you're from and see if we can help you find your county extension office. So our programs, again, it's mainly, it is focused on agriculture, family consumer science, and 4-H youth development. So as you all know, in the history of things, there has been an agricultural educator and a family consumer science, are also known as home economist. If you think of home ec in the schools, this is home ec for adults and youth in the larger aspect of the community. Then we have the 4-H youth development educator in our county. And as far as community and rural development, that falls on the ag educator or county director, as well as FCS work together with that aspect. So the way that we can provide those services are consultations, one-on-one regarding food preservation, recipes, how to cook a certain product. Not long ago, there was the issue of gluten-free versus with gluten. There is diabetes education. We can provide consultation regarding that. There is plant diagnosis and disease. We can do soil samples. We can do hay samples to meet those that are in the agricultural field. Because we're an agriculturally related state, it was good for me to bring this up because a lot of the farming community is transitioning to the next generation, and there are a lot of services that we can help to make that be more successful. The educational programs can be workshops, they can be a series of lessons, they can be webinars, we can have field days, boot camps. For instance, we have a goat boot camp, 4-H camps or sewing camps. We recently just had a sewing camp here in our community with my OHCE and the youth. And then we also, a big component is our fact sheets. And these are more specific and more direct regarding nutrition, providing meals for 1 or 2 people, food safety, serve safe, financial planning, long-term care insurance, those types of things, they get more in focus. And then they come in forms of, we can do online courses, apps, or software, as well as tools. There's plant diagnosis, of plant identification, that comes in forms of newspaper, newsletters, radio, TV, and social media. So ag and nutrition, ag and natural resources. Donnie, do I have a link in that one, or is it later on? Okay. So ag.
And Rachel, I want to be sure that we stay good on time too.
Okay.
So
Yes, I was
give
concerned
you a
about
couple
that.
more minutes. If there's certain
Okay.
things you want to highlight, we'll make sure we get this your PowerPoint
Okay.
out to everybody.
Okay, yes. So as you'll see, you can log on our OK State extension and you can see all of the different programs related to 4-H, family consumer science, animal science, agriculture, and all of those. You can go ahead, Donnie, and I can go through the next ones. The family consumer science. So we have a caregiver education program that I'll visit with you quickly. The next one is Community Nutrition Education Program, which I thought you all needed to be a part of. This is a program if you have a loved one that struggles with creating 1 or 2 meals, and it needs to be healthy. These community nutrition education program paraprofessionals can come to your home, do some education, an 8-week series, and teach them how to do things more efficiently and healthier and on a budget. And these are the counties that the NEAs are now in, the ones in the orange. We also help with community and rural development regarding food safety as well as farmers market, the new Eat Local movement that's continuing to gain some travel time. It is becoming more of the food cottage law and loosening up the access to healthier foods and nutrition in our rural areas. As you all know, if you can't get to a grocery store now, there's a Dollar General, but hopefully they're also going to have markets in those or a farmer's market close. So we're behind that as well. We also have access, if any of you are interested in home-based business or earning a little extra income, we have the Food and Ag Product Center. Say you have Grandma Sally's recipe for dumplings. If you want to get that mass produced, the Food and Ag Product Center can help you modify that recipe and help you find the labeling as well as processing, as well as a cannery or such that could put those items on the shelf and help with marketing. The OSU Medicine Virtual Care. This is out of the Center for Health Sciences. This is primarily in the southeast area of Oklahoma. Right now, we all know we're in the shortage of healthcare professionals regarding physicians, specialists, as well as primary care. This is a way for people that haven't been able to get a primary care physician. This is a short-term method of getting an appointment with the OSU Medicine Virtual Care. Right now, they're in Chakota, Eufaula, and they come to our office the first Monday of each month. And they provide basic medical needs and can refer you to other services as well as connect you with healthcare providers and insurance. And it is free. And there's their Facebook page that you can follow their locations. So another part of that self-care. The opportunities for caregivers. Oftentimes we forget that we need to learn or advance, learn more about ourselves, learn more about the challenges that our loved one is having, or we need the connection of social networking and growing ourselves. So this is an aspect of doing that. We have programs and services throughout that. And I think there's a link, but you can see that within the PowerPoint as well when you receive it. We have a caregiver education program. I am currently partnering with the Kiamichi Technology Center and offering that as an education piece. It starts from Caregiving 101 to taking care of someone else's finances, creating a safe environment, navigating the health system, being a medical advocate. And then this is our list of fact sheets that you can just think of a topic and we can find it. Stay strong, stay healthy. This is about keeping balance for you to have a healthy have physical activity and be healthy and have more stable balance, and also it decreases falls in the home. So this could be for you and your loved one, and it's in some county extension offices. We are also connected with Oklahoma Able Tech. So we connect people with Oklahoma Able Tech so that they can find the assistive technology in the areas to find more services. And assistive technology can be even just a remote control to the TV, but it's advancing more every day. I have a Connecting Older Adults and Communities for Health. It's called Coach. It is a assistive technology regarding shopping, cooking, and eating. And it is a demonstration of how people can access assistive technology to help them shop, cook, and eat that I'm able to provide a demonstration on. And we are a large component of volunteers. We have Master of Family Consumer Science, Master Gardeners, Master Cattlemen, Master Food Preserver, Master Wellness, and it's growing, Master Sewing. And these can help some caregivers gain an activity for themselves. There is a volunteer hour component, but it's agreed upon with your educator in your county. But it's also a way for you to have a social connection within the community and learn from others as well. The county offices, this website and this link on this website, you can choose which county, put the arrow on the county where you live, and find out how to access the county office and what educators are in those positions.
So many resources, Rachel. Thank
Yes,
you
sorry.
so much. And
Okay.
we could have given you the full hour with all those resources, but
Sorry.
we will make sure that everybody gets a copy of this and can go in and use those links. And there you see Rachel's contact information. I'm sure you're welcome. They're welcome to reach out to you as well. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you again, Rachel. Next, we're going to hear from Joy McGill with AARP and Lori Wathan with Sooner Success, who are going to give us some exciting legislative updates. Lori, Joy, you want to start us off?
Oh, yeah, sure. Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. I don't have a ton to report, and I can be very, very quick. We are at the time of year when interim studies are being filed at the Capitol. I'm not going to go, I've flagged about 10 of them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Talina, I will send those to you so you can include them as an attachment to the meeting notes. Just a couple I thought I would highlight. Representative Mickey Dollins has a study on steps to address the growing aging population in Oklahoma. Also one related to accessory dwelling units, which obviously are a really important tool for our families that may have loved ones that they want to keep their at least home adjacent. Emily Geis, Representative Geis, has a study on home delivered meals. Representative Sandoval also has an aging population study, as does Representative Pay. Representative Marilyn Stark has a study to look at palliative care versus hospice care, which is a really important service for aging Oklahomans. As we move over to the Senate side, Senator Coleman has a study on high spectrum autism in the state. Senator Kurt has a study on engaging guardians in mental health care. And then Senator Nice has a study on coercive control for seniors. Now, what does this all mean and what are the specifics to these studies? I don't know. That it in a short. They've all just been filed. And when the House members and senators file those things, they basically just provide a description of what they're interested in doing and then get it approved by their chamber leadership. And so if there's something that you are incredibly interested in, needing more information, I will be reaching out on a few of these. Just from our perspective and interest areas, but I'm happy to look into anything if there's something you're interested in knowing more about. So I will include my information in the chat when I wrap up here. The other thing, just as a reminder, I know you all have all likely heard about the expansion for the family caregiver tax credit, but it did pass and will go into law November 1st. So that's the great news. And it has some great expansions that increases the credit to $3,000 for all caregivers, regardless of no specific carve out on diagnoses or anything like that. Income levels rise to 75,000 max for a single filer, 150,000 joint, that's huge. We heard from so many people that the cap was too low and people couldn't, they were just right there on the cusp or nearby and were not eligible. The super exciting thing is that the age restriction has been eliminated. So, our main focus there is that if you're a caregiver, it doesn't matter if you're taking care of someone that has needs at age 2 or 92, you're a caregiver and deserve that tax credit based on eligibility. Medical mileage appointments will now qualify as an expense, which is also really exciting. Even if you're in a metro area, the gas is expensive, but this is especially exciting for our rural folks. So anyway, just as a reminder on that, we're getting a few questions from people on specific things related to eligibility, mostly related to younger people. And so I'm happy to look into any questions that may come up for you. I've got a great contact at the Tax Commission that's been very, very helpful. So with that, I will hop off. I'll post my contact information and just those quick highlights about the bill in chat, just in case you need it. And then also a link to our website that has some information in case you want to flag it and hang on to it for anything related to the caregiver tax credit.
Thank you so much, Joy.
Sure.
Lori, are you with us?
Yes.
All right. What you got?
So from our last meeting, I just have some updates on bills that we discussed at our last legislative meeting. The first one is SB, which I think this is good news, SB 1570, which was moving Child Protective Services to another agency, did not make it out of committee. House Bill 1837 in regards to ABLE accounts. Unfortunately, it did not get past committee. And that one is a good one. HB 3906, supported decision making, was not heard in the chamber. And then SB 1836 on sheltered workshops did not make it out of committee. At our last meeting, we did talk about the federal budget and all of our agencies and organizations reaching out to our federal legislators with email stories, videos on how that federal budget would impact us. And I think people did, and there were some good things that happened. Of course, there were some bad things too. But and then we also talked about ABLE accounts for foster children, and we were told that that is in process. But I don't have an updated status on that. And then we kind of talked about possible bills for next year, or looking at, it's really some broad topics, but somebody brought up private schools and them maybe not providing transition services for students with disabilities. Also, and I think this comes up a lot, individuals with dual diagnoses, and specifically autism and mental health, and then just transition services in general, looking at any possible bills that could be wrote to assist in those areas. And that's it.
Thank you. So lots of things happening. Thank you for the advocates. And if you guys appreciate that they are getting this information and making our voice heard, because there are instances where we need someone else to speak for us, then, they have a subcommittee, and we're about to go into subcommittee rooms, and they would welcome you to join that subcommittee. Donnie, if you want to go ahead and share that slide. But our next step before we leave today, I invite everybody to choose a subcommittee and go in there and check it out. You don't have to commit to that. If you've told me previously that you wanted to be part of a subcommittee but want to check out another one today, feel free to do that. So Donnie is going to make the rooms live, and you choose the room you want to go in. If you don't see that pop right up, then there is a rooms icon on the top of your screen. It's a square within a square, I believe. And just go ahead and start popping up into that. Yeah, right there. And we will take it from there. But I want to say thank you all for being here today. Thank you for going through this transition with us, and we're all going to be better for it. And I'm looking forward to the future, and have a fantastic afternoon, and we'll see you in a breakout room. If anybody needs help getting into that breakout room, let us know. Maria, what room would you like to go into? Marilyn, what room would you like to go into? You can type it into chat or speak it.
This is Marilyn for the caregiver accessories for the home safe.
Okay, so you would like to go into home safety and modification. It looks like Ronna Tracy would like to be in the respite room, Donnie.
Marilyn, it looks like I do not have the option to transfer you.
I'm not finding the box that you mentioned, so I'll keep trying.
I don't think it's your fault. It has a exclamation point next to it. It says this person can't access breakout rooms. So I'm assuming it's something on your agency, and our agency's technical side does not allow you.
All right. Well, we'll work on it next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Who is the next person?
Ronna Tracy, she would like to be added to the respite room. Maria, did you make it to a room? Deborah Brown would also like to go to the respite room.
Deborah, unfortunately, you have the same thing where your agency and my agency are not allowing you. I was able to send Tracy.
Oh, Tracy made it back.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm still here though. Why am I?
Now she's gone. Donnie, you're sharing
I
you're sharing
am.
my face.
Oh, can you see the little square on top?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what I really meant to share. But it's
Oh, well, I
always
guess
good.
I don't. Oh, I see. Okay. I see where you're assigning participants.
Yeah, yeah. I was just sharing what it looked like for everybody. Fortunately,
All right. Um,
it looks like 10 people are unassigned, but I think we're some of those 10, I'm sure. So
yeah. I am only seeing 2 people in here that Angela and Lindy. It was a great turnout in the breakout rooms, though.
it is.
Did we
And I
see
think
how many people in attendance today?
I had 54.
nice.
It's a little low, but there was definitely some confusion.
It was. And well, I think that a lot, the high could have been after the impact of the conference. You know, it's fresh on your mind. We're almost a year from the conference, so it's not as fresh as seeing people and being excited.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah showed up.
Do you see her? I don't see her.
Hmm Sarah's in the home safety
Home.
modification room.
Love
Ashley was on
that.
too.
I think I seen Ashley too, but she can't
Yeah.
join the room. Yeah, it says she has that thing where she can't join.
And Grace just hopped in somewhere.
She
Hannah
had a
probably.
call.
Uh,
Hey, I'm so sorry. This Thursday is my Monday. I am so behind. I'm gonna have to jump off.
Nobody's going to hold it against you, Shelley.
You
Not
do
today.
you do so much, Shelley.
Yes.
I will let
Thank
you
you.
know. Hey, before I leave, I jumped into membership communications and outreach, and there is one individual over there with the VA who's interested in doing more. So you might go grab her.
She's already gone.
Oh, darn
Oh,
it. It was
no.
Morgan Fallon, Fallon
Ah,
Morgan.
I got her. She was the one that was she's the advocate, the veteran advocate. She was one of the first people that chimed in with the
Hmm
360.
Yeah. So anyway, I gotta go. Love y'all. Mean it.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Thank you,
Bye.
Shelley.
Bye.
Yeah, I think her name is Maria Mingus. I think that's the one, the veteran advocate.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing her.
So Marilyn's asking how we get this figured out so that she can be sure to join in the future. Definitely need to look into that. Marilyn, I really enjoyed catching up with Julie the other day and talking about you and all the great things you guys are doing and how we can connect.
We are very excited and really thinking super high level. I met yesterday with Lance Robertson just to explore a little bit more, and so I think things are ahead. I'm just delighted with what you guys are doing and applaud that. And we're going to see what we can do to be supportive and extend it further.
Appreciate that. Like I said, I think we're going to be better for, what has happened. We're going to be bigger. We're going to be better because we kind of held this within our own little world and we don't have the capacity to do that
Right.
anymore. So we're going to be stronger and bigger and better because of everybody.
I did send you in the chat that Judy's going to be reaching out and connecting you with our social media guy. So we're going to offer to take that on, I think, at least through the conference until we figure out, what the load is like.
Love that. That is definitely a big lift on our end that would be helpful to have. Yeah, because I've been
So
assigned
you
a whole
can,
new job.
yeah, I know. Which is, it's kind of neat because it's forcing us all to, really work together, which is a great opportunity.
Agree. Deborah, Donnie identified that for some reason between your organization and our organization, you're unable to attend the room. We tried to place you in there ourselves, and I don't know.
I'm Googling it now, but the exact wording is this person isn't using Teams with an org managed account. Same thing with Maryland as well. But I'm Googling it now, trying to figure it out.
Donnie, the confusing thing to me is, this is Maryland, that I'm regularly on Teams with folks at the state, with Aging Our Way and with, anyway, all kinds of breakout rooms where it's worked for. So it doesn't add up to me.
It just decided you were going to hang with the big dogs today. You and Deborah get to hang out here with us.
I'm going to take that as a promotion. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm working on it. I'm over here. I'm in AI trying to figure out how to figure this out.
Furiously typing to find a way. Deborah, which group did you say you wanted to be a part of? So when we summarize this, we make sure we know. Did you say respite?
Yeah, respite.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Deborah, who are
I'm
you with?
just for seniors. So I'm not really a big organization. I am.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm the
no.
top. So I'm accessing Teams through Microsoft 365. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, since I have a new computer.
I do believe we identified before that the app was more user friendly. Didn't we identify that, Lloyd?
I couldn't, when I tried to log in through the app, it couldn't find you guys at all.
Oh, interesting.
It couldn't find the numbers and the password.
Oh.
Huh.
So I went back and found the link and was able to get in through the link. But yeah, so I don't know.
Maybe maybe before the next meeting, we can connect and give it another shot with just you and see if we can, and same with you, Marilyn, see if we can navigate. That way it's not like on the spot and you miss on anything again.
Yeah, well, everything works so far except, there's no breakout buttons or anything. It just, there's no the instructions we got, there aren't any of those buttons. So anyway, yeah, I'll go work on other things. And
well, you have a wonderful day. And who did you say you were with again?
Just for seniors, we provide rent-a-daughter services, so we're a concierge service for seniors and their families.
I have heard so many good things about you. So, I mean, you are not small. You are definitely big to some people.
Oh, well,
Deborah's
thanks. But
awesome,
as far as organizations go, we're not a big Microsoft organization with Exchange and all that kind of stuff. So, but now they make you get all the software through Microsoft 365 or whatever. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. This is my first time to use it. So for this, so who knows what's wrong. So
we'll get it figured out for you.
Yep, thank you. But yeah, if you can just let them know I want to be a part of it, I'll be there next time, or call me or whatever in between.
Okay, we will. We'll make sure that, and even if you just, we're always on 15 to 20 minutes early. If you want to hop on and say, hey, let's figure this out, we'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I was on about 20 minutes early just to make sure it worked, and I had it on both sides, but this is the one that works. So anyway, but yeah, thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Deborah.
Bye.
Talina, this is Marilyn.
Yes.
Deborah is awesome. She's part of Villages. I want to tell you that we've been working with Mickey Dollins, Representative Dollins, that has one of the interim studies. And he's just now becoming aware of a lot of the aging sector because of his mother, who's an OT. And he's very interested in he's setting up a new company called Fall Safe Solutions. And so he's he knows a lot, but there's a lot he doesn't know, and we're helping kind of bridge that gap with each other. So anyway, he's going to be a great asset, as well as of course, Tammy West and Marilyn Stark are all very involved with villages. So we're going to do our part to help circle the wagons and not duplicate, so there's enough energy for everybody.
I love that. Yes, absolutely. It's always good it's probably good that I have a job that I can't scream from the rooftops. Because I would be one of those people that would.
Well,
But we have such an amazing team that, this coalition, it's gotten so big, and the people that are in it are definitely committed. The
Right.
numbers have shown.
Right. I think the point is that Oklahoma is the one place, according to Lance Robertson, in the nation that probably demonstrates more willingness to work together and trust each other, as exemplified by the Oklahoma Standard during the Murrah bombing. And that is going to allow us to really show the rest of the world how to do this, because it takes a lot of trust. And you guys have really demonstrated that in what you've done thus far. So congratulations.
Thank you. We're getting asked next month, I'm doing a presentation on how we've bridged some of the gap between our IDD programs and our aging programs for the Kansas AAAs. And in addition to that, I've been asked to, I can't remember all the scope of the email, but just this week we got an email from ACL asking us to share our how we used our watch parties going into smaller communities, especially at those partners at the tribal health centers in various places, and to really bridge some of that gap as well. And so ACL wants us to provide more information on that to them. So it really, our partnerships are making people notice us.
Yeah, that's great. We've in another sector is a network of villages all across the nation, and we also are presenting to that national organization of 350 villages, which amounts to several thousand people. So the same thing is happening. We're elevating. In fact, we've been able to connect some of our programs with villages in California and other places. So if we can figure out how to really work together, I think we're going to set the world on fire. This is very awesome.
Yeah. Donnie, are you able to give them like notifications, like here in about 4 minutes, 5 minutes left, and things like that?
Let me check.
Okay. I just want to make sure we don't catch anybody off guard.
Yes, I can make an announcement.
Okay. So about 11:25, you might let them know.
At 5 minutes.
Right back.
Okay.
Selena, do you have a location for the Oklahoma City version of the conference?
Yeah, it is actually going to be in Moore at the First Baptist Church off of I-35 and 27th, right? The big one right off the highway.
Great. Okay.
Lots of room for vendor tables and people.
November 5th, right?
Correct. We were just solidifying a few things. Our save the date's done, but we just haven't been able to release it yet. We need to make sure that our registration is on point.
That's good. That's good. Donnie, I think maybe I have several email accounts. Maybe I didn't come in with the village account this time. Maybe that's my problem. I'm going to try that.
Oh, okay.
If you want to hop out and come back in, we can do it right now. Give it a go.
I'll do my best. My technical
Okay.
ability is somewhat limited, but I'll do my best.
I think you can do it. She is an amazing. I want to be her when I'm her age.
Right.
She's just so adorable.
All right.
When OSU was talking about food, I am so hungry now. It was so hard. My stomach was like, oh. And you really don't want to buy fruits and vegetables right now because of the things that are on them and happening with viruses and stuff. But seeing all those fruits and vegetables, I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. I got some strawberries from Amazon for $1. They were 89 cents a pound. I have it. I think I had to go to the doctor the other day.
Oh, let me yell at this person. Miss Baker. Oh, and she hopped out. Oh my gosh. Did she really just hop in and hop out?
About to send
Who is it?
I'm about to send the room announcement. Boom.
Leela Baker. Nana's closet.
Oh. I think it went pretty good today.
That's neat how it goes to that message, the announcement goes to all the rooms. That is neat. What an exclamation point. Thank you for using this time to collaborate. Please note the meeting is scheduled to end at 11:30 a.m. Feel free to schedule additional time for your group to meet if necessary.
Love that.
Yeah.
I text Leela. I was like, you didn't give me a chance to yell at you. She goes, I'm trying to get logged back in.
That's not the first time she's joined. I've seen her name pop up before. Poor thing.
Marilyn made it back. Boot her to a room. See if it works.
I don't think it did. I've got to do some homework, so.
Checking. Yep, same thing.
Oh.
Just her and Deborah, though. That's progress.
Yeah.
That is.
Dang, Donnie, I thought you were going to be up here at the office today.
Oh, you want me to come
I
up
forgot
there?
you're on the other side.
Oh, yeah. What's it like up there?
It is weird over here. They have this. When I first got off the elevator, I'm like, I don't know where everybody is. There's like a hole that you have to go through. It's like coming into the abyss. It's creepy.
Just feel safe and secure, though.
Or more like sterile and
Quarantine.
safe from. Feel like you work at a hospital in COVID.
Yes. 100%.
Sarah.
Hey.
Donnie co-moderating the show. Way to go.
Yeah, picking it up. Oh, it looks nice and relaxing where you at. See the fan in the back spinning.
It's loud. I'm at a Starbucks because my internet wasn't working at home. So here I am.
Oh. Just problem solving.
That's right. And I got to, Rosalind's on here too. I got to meet Rosalind. We were in the same subcommittee group together.
Look like
Hi,
you at the
Rosalind.
beach.
Hi.
We're
Hello, everyone.
just chatting, Rosalind. I think it's officially over. Is that right? Donnie, you
Yeah,
said
we
you're
got
looking.
about 2 minutes left. Yeah, but yeah, it's
Oh,
over.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm using it as an excuse to see you folks. So
Oh,
Aw,
with that
love
smile.
it.
Well, it was
What'd you
great
get at
meeting with you
Starbucks?
guys.
oh, you said something, Rosalind. What'd you say?
I just said it was great meeting with you all today. Thank you.
Yes. Great meeting
Thank
you.
you.
I'm boring, Donnie. I just get regular brewed coffee and it's free refills, so I'm frugal. So
But it's good coffee though. It's good
it
coffee.
is. Especially when it's free. Well, free after I pay for the first one. So
Speaking of free, did anybody go to Chick-fil-A? What was it, Tuesday
just like
when they
the
had
cow.
yeah, you get a free
Oh,
sandwich.
dang it,
Mm-mm.
no.
I didn't either. I'm surprised
I
Talina
actually
didn't say
do have a cow blow up suit.
exactly. That's
Oh,
not surprising. That is not surprising at all.
Matches my dinosaur.
I kicked the AI person out.
And you didn't go get your free sandwiches with your soup? Yeah,
did
the
you,
whole family
Donnie?
could have just
Oh,
I did not. I was ready to, but yeah, the missus was like, I don't feel like going to deal with all them people, so we just stayed at the house.
All right,
I would
1
have had to
minute.
I would have had to go all the way to Yukon.
well,
Yeah, give
So
them
dang.
1
far
minute
away.
warning, Donnie.
Yes, let me see.
You need to Judge Judy.
It's just
You,
oh no,
you do the
respite.
countdown
Yeah.
clock.
Oh
Respite has
yeah.
11 people. Caregiver has 4. Legislative has 2. Let me see who those 2. Just Lori and Abby on legislative. It's a lot of people in respite though. I hate to kick them out. Let's see what they
You gave us
talking
a
about.
warning. You gave us a warning. I
I,
saw it.
I thought so too. I think Selena said send them a 1 minute warning.
Our group would like to ask a separate chat group focused on military and veteran advocacy be created in the future.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a good idea.
But that would
That's
be creating another subgroup per se. But that literally came from Nazarene, which is our PR person.
makes sense.
wow.
I have another meeting. I have to go, guys.
It's okay. I just want to say hi to you
Bye.
guys. Great to see you.
Aw.
Good seeing
Hi,
you.
Sarah.
All right. Well, I'm
Can't
out of here. My computer's about to die anyway. So have a great day.
thanks you too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Lloyd, for the expertise and getting everything ready. All I did was click a button.
Oh, you're welcome.
I know, yeah, I know it ends at 11:30, but I mean, it ain't costing me nothing to let them stay in there. I'm sure they exchanging great ideas and things. It's not like
Do
we're
we,
playing by the minute.
do we jump back on here or are we
Talina done
We are,
gone.
done?
yeah, we done. Good seeing your face though.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see y'all.
As one of my uncles always say, good to be seen and not viewed. That's what he said. He said, good to be seen and not viewed. That's what he always said.
I like that.
All
right.
All right, another great meeting.
It was. Good job.
Yeah. Let me see who's still. Let me see if people still in some of them rooms. Oh, no, they all cleared out. Well, Lori is still in legislative with Abby. They probably talking about something. And then
Oh, probably.
Tracy and Denise. There we go. Appreciate that, Lori. You on mute.
Hi, sorry about that. Me and Abby were the only ones in there with the ARC, and so we're done.
Okay.
And I guess we're just finished.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and let me know if you guys want this emailed to somebody, an update about our meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can send it to OK Cares. We'll all get it. It's a shared mailbox.
Okay, I will send an update.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. All
I'm
right,
just
Donnie,
like, take care. I'm here. Take
I
care.
guess you too. I'll talk to you later.
Definitely.
All right, bye.
Hello, Marilyn. Let me see if that did the trick. Yes.
Triangle.
That did the trick. I can assign you now. Or you can choose your own room.
Yeah, I see rooms now. Okay, and I didn't see that one before. Okay, I
Awesome.
got it. We'll
Okay,
try
problem
this.
solved.
Let's see if I can remember how to do it the next time.
Thank
Thank you for your help and your patience. Yeah.
Thank
you.
Appreciate it. Take care.
The meeting's adjourned, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
You too.